Notice you take about five minutes or less than that to start straight away. Okay. So there are a few parts, right? There's a cylinder here. There's a cylinder here. Here. There's one piece here. There's a rib here. There's a block at the back, and there's a base block. Okay. Now, there are a few dimensions you study. Diameter, no problem. Anytime you can draw a diameter once you know the center. But the various height also important, so that you know where is your plane, your horizontal plane. Now, you see most of the information is measured from where? Okay, from the bottom surface. All right, so we can start drawing our cylinder from the bottom surface. Can you see 16 is measured up, 36 measured up, 92 also measured up from here. And a lot of dimension is measured from here to the left and to the left here. Can you all see those in other classes? Can you see the question paper? I hope you all can see, Li Xiang, you all. Okay, so the dimension is measured this way. So that means your origin should be here. Hey, how come you're not looking at the screen? The origin should be at the center of the circle so that you can measure dimension to the left, like 48 and 88. And it should be at the bottom, your XY plane should be at the bottom so that you can have all these offset up there. Okay, so we start by drawing a cylinder first. After drawing the cylinder, we will offset a plane, the XY plane from here to here, so that we can do this block, this shape block. Okay, after we do the plate, then we can continue to the back to create this block. Okay, after we place the cut and the holes, then we can continue to create, we can also continue to create this block. After we finish, we'll create this block and then followed by the rib. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, we go back and unshare the screen. If you cannot see, do let me know. Otherwise, I won't know. Okay. All right. So in this case, I will start with the horizontal plane XY. Okay. XY, and XY is at the bottom. So I will draw a circle from here. Okay. What's the diameter you given in your question paper? What's the diameter? Let's make it smaller, see whether it can appear or not. Cannot see now. I close up the rest first, so that I don't have so many things here. So your diameter here is given as diameter 40, your friend tell you 40, and a height of 36. Okay, so we go back there and say diameter 40. Diameter 40, make sure you can read the information. Extrude, we're supposed to extrude up to 36. Okay, the height of 36, extrude upward. So you have the first cylinder. Done so far. Now, after the first cylinder, what's the next job? After the first cylinder, okay, after the first cylinder, diameter 40, extrude up by 36, I'm going to offset a plane up by 6 so that I can make a sketch of this. Okay, as all the distance is taken from here, my origin should be the center of the circle. Okay, so you all remember the dimension, so later I will not show. All right. So with this, we'll do an offset plane. Offset from our XY plane, we'll offset up by 6 mm. So that we are somewhere here, 6 mm up. Okay. And begin sketch from there. And then you slice graphic. Now you can stretch your plane one. When you see like that 2 arrow, is to stretch the plane. When you see 4 corner like that, is to move the plane, move here and there. That's moving the plane. Okay. When you see 2, it's a toggle. Then you see that it's stretching the plane. Okay. So what you need to do, project, cut edges. And this is the cut edges. Of course, it's dotted, not solid. Okay. So what to do next to do the view here? Remember, we always draw a line somewhere here. Okay, and we say horizontal constraint of the dot to this, so that it's equal top and bottom. Agree or not? Huh? And then you go and look at your question paper. Top and bottom 72. The distance is 72, and the line from here, from the center of circle, is 88. To benefit of your friend, huh? Okay, see here, the distance here is 72, and the distance from here is 88 from here. So we're going to create this block. All right, we're going to draw this, and from here to here, 48, and here is 32. Can remember, right? So you tell me the dimension later. Okay, so we share this, all right, and we will have distance like this. Whole distance here is 72. All right, why cannot see? Because you run away, All right, this one I horizontal constraint between here and here, so that this line is equal at the top and bottom. Total distance is 72. And I'm also given this line to the origin here is 88. Remember? So that you can constrain your object. You want a sketch plane to move there, is okay. You can always pick this and drag across. Okay? And stretch your thing. It's okay. Doesn't matter even if it doesn't, Right? Finish with this. Now we need to do your object, Click here, do a slope, and then do a line, Okay, just a line. If it's not tangential, later you can add the arctangent, Or if your line is not parallel, you say can parallel to certain lines, okay? So for example, I purposely draw them not correct, I'll just draw them not correct, okay? Like this. Then I can say, I can do like that. I show you, I draw a line from the center to here, okay? I can say parallel. This line parallel to this. This line parallel to this. And I can say tangent. This one tangent to this. All right. This one tangent to this. Okay. And if you want this one and this one the same, it will be nicer for you to draw a line between here and here. Okay. And you can say, this line must be perpendicular to this. So that is a straight line. Okay. What else? You can say symmetrical, this and this. Sorry, pick the two first. Symmetrical must pick this one and this one first. Then you say symmetrical, select the symmetry line is this line. So it's symmetrical. And also, you have a certain distance not defined yet, because I need to create the fillet. So what's the fillet radius? 32, is it? 32. So you must pick equal. 32 equal. So you pick here and here. All right. And you pick here and here equal. Okay, finish already, No, I don't want this one, I don't want this one. Reason, because I want to add dimension from here. Okay, I also want to add dimension from here. Okay, then I'm given distance from this point to this point. How much? How much is it? 48, is it? 48, So you put 48. Can you see it's okay already, both side constraint? Now, the only difference is this one. You should change this one to dotted first, right? And then just draw your arc for that portion. So your center start of the arc here and end of the arc here. So that I have a solid arc on this side. Please pick the one and change to a solid. This one. The rest are dotted. Okay. So can you see your object shape? The whole contour must be outlined if you're extruding. Okay, it's not one line. Extrude means the whole contour must be solid line. So when you say extrude, it's supposed to go up, right? Look at your drawing. What's the measurement? Go and look at your dimension here. How much should I extrude up? Can you see or not? 8 mm. Yes. Extrude up by 8 mm. Upward, Okay. So you extrude up by 8 mm. Okay. So we will change this to 8 mm. All right, so you already have the profile, and then you can turn off the plane. All right, visibility off. Don't want to see the plane. So far, okay? You also have a counter ball below, right? Let's see what's the counter ball. Huh? Very troublesome. I don't have the sketch with me. Okay. Now I want to see the hole from the bottom. Diameter 30, counter ball to diameter 20 by 16 deep. So I'm going to put a counter ball for this object first. Huh? Okay. So with this, if I move up like this, I will say hole, place a hole here, concentric to the arc, put a point here, concentric to the arc. I select counter ball, straight hole, and I say through all. Okay, the diameter is 30, is it? 30 to 20, yeah? The depth is 16. So you can see all this, huh? Okay, can tilt and drill from the bottom up. So you have the counter ball hole here. That means the bottom one is the bigger circle, the top one is a smaller circle. Okay, go and put your counter ball hole first, from the bottom. You place a point from the bottom and then concentric to the arc. Anyone have issue with this? No problem, huh? I hope you are doing it and rather than watch, because as you practice, you can be better. Okay? Can ready? Okay. Now, I want to do the block at the back. That means what I'm going to tell you is this. I'm going to do this block at the back. This one. I'm going to do this block. Okay? But I have all the measurement here. So I can create this block, which is 12 by 72. Okay? And a rectangle, 24 by 6. Remember that? So we'll go and create the block. We'll get back to our XY plane, which is at the bottom. You know where's the XY plane not? It's here. So we start from there because the measurement is from there. I select XY plane and begin sketch. Okay. Now, if I say slice graphic, don't worry, because I can always do a rectangle anywhere, purposely not the same. And I just do a horizontal constraint, this one to here. So that the top and bottom the same, horizontal constraint. And this dimension here is 72. Okay, very far away already, And then I can measure here to here. This one is how much? You tell me 88, is it? 88, Let me answer. Oh, I don't know who is this person. I don't. Okay, so you have that measurement. And also you have something else. What is the thickness of the block given? You should know. 12, right? You're given 12 as well. Can? All right. So everything fully constrained. How to fully constrain? Can you see this horizontal and this horizontal? And you know the measurement and you know the width. All these constraint, distance from here to here, everything fully constrained. Okay, so you turn from the other end here and you say extrude. Okay. Now, because the question show you, be careful, those of you who are sneezing, you may need to excuse yourself for a while. Okay. You can see that your object here, how much do you extrude up? Yeah, let me bring this block away first. Can you see your extrude is from the bottom all the way up to 60. That's why I want to show you. That means your XY plane is here. You're supposed to extrude 60. That's why I don't begin drawing from anywhere else. Okay. So now you go and do this one. Extrude up to the length of 60. Because the drawing shows that. Okay. So all the way to 60, join as an object. So you can see your block is joined together. Okay. At the top, what is the fillet given? There's 12. 10. So you do a 3D fillet. So you say 10. Select the edges, select this contour and select this contour so that you have an R10 there. Apply. Cancel the command. Okay? That one no problem. All right. Now, how do you put one of the holes here? You just begin sketch here. Okay, if you don't want this, you slice graphic, up to you, slice graphic. And then you say project the geometry. Once you project anything that's curved, you'll see the center. All right. Then of course you can put a point here. Put a point here because also you know it's not only concentric, they tell you it's 10 mm, 10 mm, meaning that it's at the center of the same of this arc because this R10. Okay. So you finish sketch. So what is the diameter of the hole at this point here? Is a straight hole, is it? A plain hole? What is the diameter? Okay, let's look at it. Diameter 10, 4 of them. All right, and you can see this is a straight hole through all. Okay, so we will share this object. Diameter 10. Okay, through all is a plain hole. No need the drill tip. Right, so at this corner, and to repeat them all over, I use the rectangular pattern. Feature, I pick this. When it's one direction, let's say I pick here, so you go opposite. So I flip so the direction go correctly. You're given what, 2 holes at a distance of what, 52, is it? 52, center to center 52. Direction 2, I pick, and then it's opposite, so I flip. And then you say 2 holes at a distance of center to center 24. Okay, so you must read from your drawing this measurement. I hope you can see them. When you say okay, the holes will be drilled. Okay, let's look at your drawing first. Go back to your drawing. Can you see the holes position here? Can you see here the dimension? 24 center to center. Dimension here 52. That's why you must know how to read your dimensions. Okay, otherwise you'll be struggling where to find the dimensions. All right, after you finish creating the holes and rectangular pattern, I'm going to offset a plane up. Oh, there's one block at the back I'm not cut. So can I cut the block first before I offset the plane? There's this block, which is a rectangle 6 by 24. Okay, so I'll unshare this and share your object first. Here at this surface, you click. All right, and then you can project geometry first. Project the dotted line here first. Make sure it's dotted. You always remember, I notice you when the diagram show like that, you're going to draw like that in a CA part A, but these are not necessary because it's a smooth blend curve. These lines are not necessary, okay? Because the feature shows the curvature, that's why they show you. So with the projected geometry as a dotted line, you draw an outline rectangle anywhere here. Make sure it's outline, undo. It turned on by mistake itself. So you just draw, make sure it's a rectangle anywhere, purposely draw different. So you will then coincidental constraint, the middle point of this to the middle point here, sits there. And you know this one is 24. Okay, and then here is 6. All right, so you have the object, finish sketch. All this you can get marks easily. Extrude, and it's a cut. And cut all the way down. Straight away, you get your points already cut. Okay? All right, so we're going to do the cylinder at the top. Now, as your question tells you, there's an offset plane. So we offset plane from our XY, the horizontal plane at the bottom, offset all the way up by 92. Okay, so we are where? We are at the top here from this plane, 92. Okay, and then we begin sketch on this plane. Begin sketch. Okay, So you can then project your geometry of this one of the line to give you the center. Okay. Then after that, you just draw a circle from the center, snap and draw a circle. What is the diameter of this circle? May I know? Can see from your drawing. The first, the outermost, you look at the end view here. The biggest one is 48, right? The smaller diameter is where? Smaller diameter is 30. All right, and the depth is 30 from here and 8 mm here. Okay, so 48 diameter, the depth, the height is 8. 30, the height is on the top 30. So everything must be sketched on this plane. Right, so at this point, now we say 48. 48, so you finish sketch, and when you extrude, this one go downward, extrude is 8 mm. Okay, 8 mm down. So you've done the first part, and you can off this. You don't want to see this visibility. Going back to here again, begin sketch. Again, using your project geometry dotted line, you get the center. Now you draw your outline circle, also from the top plane. Snap at that, and this diameter should be how much? 30. Yeah. Okay, 30. So you're drawing from the top plane, and when you extrude, should be downward, and it's a solid all the way to 30. 30 diameter by 30, Okay, that means from this plane go down by 30. So far, okay? All right, the holes I don't drill first, but I can put the 3 tiny holes first. So far, okay? Go to the top surface, draw the diameter 30 again, extrude down by 30. Because the measurement is given like that, so you must follow, okay? From the same plane, from the top surface. All right, so we draw from the top surface, and then when we extrude all the way from the top down by 30. Okay, if you want to draw the holes, you can do. If you don't want, you can draw the other part first, up to you. If you are drawing the other part, just take a look at your figure. Okay, we are talking about this object. Let's say I want to create this object first. All right, this object, as you can see on the plan view, has what? Has a thickness of 24. So you cannot draw from the middle plane, because you draw from the middle plane, this object is shorter as compared to this end here. All right, so if you just extrude straight away, there will be some cavity here. So before you start, offset a plane from here to the front by 12. And then we start drawing from here before we extrude backward by 24. Okay? So in this case, what we do, we select a plane, offset a plane, offset from the vertical plane. Can you see this one? Instead of going in, I want to bring forward, so I put minus, opposite direction, I put 12. Offset the plane from the middle, 12 mm outside. So can you see where are we now? We are here, not in the middle plane, but 12 mm from the center. Okay, and then I'll begin sketch on this plane and do a F7 slice. Okay, I can project, cut edges, like those edges I need, I just project them. I need these surfaces, so I project them. Okay, so can you see all your dotted project cut edges? All these edges. Okay, if they are solid line, then you must change them to dotted. Okay. Maybe this is a geometry, so I just project this one, okay? And also project geometry of this edge and this edge. All right, now once you have this, you can start drawing. That means I start drawing from here to here. I point upward, 8 mm. I think the gap is 8. All right, and then I can just draw a line coming down straight to here. Draw a line from this point to this point, and then pointing up, I can draw a line 16 mm up. Didn't draw, so I'm going to draw a line pointing up. I put 16. Okay, then I just draw a line up, track, and go this way. Okay, see it's a closed shape. Whole thing is closed shape. All right, you can dimension between this line and this line. There's a 8 mm. Okay, dimension between, it's already there. This line 8, here 8, and here 16. Okay, and then we need to put a number, some solid line. We change to dotted. So only this contour is solid. Then we need to add in our fillet. Our radius is 8 equal. Pick here and here. Pick here and here 8. Okay. Is this 8 or 16? 16, I think. 16, 16 equal. So you pick between here and here, 16. Okay. So all these are your constraints. Now, why is it purple and not dark color? Okay, we must also project some of the cut edges here, because you are given the dimension from this line to this line. How much is the info here? Can you tell me what's the measurement here? From this line to this line. 42, Okay, yeah. From this line to this line, your question say 42. Once you constrain, you can see the whole thing is darkened. All right, and you finish sketch. Can you see a drawing on one side? So when I say I extrude, can you see I'll extrude all the way to 24. In one direction, in this direction, say okay. Then you can turn off the plane when you finish. Now I want you to examine inside and see. That means the contour must join nicely, the curve. You can see the curve here and the curve below the arc here. Okay, so you can see your object smaller, easier to rotate. So can you see the object rotated? Let's pan the area here and rotate here. Can you see? Here must have a curve, here must have a curve. And both sides should look the same. Okay, both sides should look the same, identical. All right. Must join nicely one. So try not to create the holes first, because if you have hole and you join, it may cut inside the object. Okay, so don't cut the holes until you have joined. Now you can put your holes. So the hole at the top here, concentric. Okay, what's the diameter? Okay, diameter at the top is diameter 20. Okay, the PCD is diameter 38 and it's M6. All right. So it depends on which one you want to do. So if you are doing the hole inside, it should be diameter 20. Okay. Plain hole through all. Cut through all. Concentric. Okay. Through all means you cut through the material, through this object. Cut through to this object. Okay. When you are dealing with the 3 holes, project. Project, dotted line, project geometry first, so that we can draw a circle from here. Dotted, Oh, you can't see, sorry. Okay, so you projected the outside contour so that you can see the center, and then you draw a circle. And this diameter of circle is given as 38. 38. Okay, then you draw a construction line to intersect from the center to intersect here. All right. That means you can put a point at the junction where the dotted meet the dotted at here. Right, this line is from below, so you don't bother. All right. So you have a diameter 30 and the horizontal line. Now, once you finish, oh, you put a point already? Have you placed a point? Okay, there's a point there. Okay, so your hole is a threaded hole, straight hole. Is isometric. The diameter is 5, is it? 5 or 6? Is it M5 or M6? 6, Full thread, fully threaded. Okay. To a surface, so you must pick to this surface, the bottom surface here. All right, cut to that surface. So you have a threaded hole all the way to the bottom surface. Then you just use your feature, pick here, rotational axis, pick anything that's rotating, circle, and you say 3 holes over 360 degree. Can you see? You have the 3 holes there. Okay, so far okay? Okay, so far okay? You're here already? Okay, now after that we want to cut this surface, right? So we'll begin sketch from here, and then we use a dotted line and project geometry here. Okay, dotted line, so that you can draw a line from here to here. Okay, dimension this. What's the thickness of the rib? Is it 10? Is it 10? Can you see the This distance, 10, the rib thickness. So you are cutting away this portion. Okay. Right. So we put here to 10. Okay. And then this segment, we're going to make it into a solid. So we just draw center of the arc. So center here, start anti-clockwise direction. So from here to here. Okay, center, start of the arc, end of the arc. All right, using the arc command, center point. Once you finish, just do a cut. Okay, see the cut. So when we say extrude, cut, so they will pick the object. Okay, see? So you want to cut to where? So you can pick your object and cut to this surface. Cut to this surface. Okay, so that you have a straight edge there. So you can see there's a straight edge there. Cut to the bottom surface. Okay. Now once you finish with that, then you can do your rib command. Do your rib already. So how to do your rib? Just get a plane in the middle. Begin sketch. Slice our object. Project some of the cut edges. Just those necessary one. For example, here and here, I need these two. And I need maybe here and here. All right. So when I'm drawing a solid line, turn this off. You see the rest are supposed to be dotted, change to dotted first. Okay. Then after that, line, start from this point. Just draw one like this and draw one like this. Okay. Anything turn, change back to dotted because the rib is only one line. You can dimension between this line and this line. There's an angle of 10. Between the dotted horizontal line and this line, there's an angle of 10. Also, there's a fillet. Is it 24? Is a fillet 24 or 36? 36. 36, So equal this to this. Equal first. Then you pick this and this. Right? So the 36. Okay. Now take away this measurement because I hope to have this measurement on this side. Okay. Then you coincide, this dot, the center, to follow the line, anywhere on the line. Okay. Just take the center to coincide this line. The whole thing is fully constrained. So the rest of the outline, make sure there's no outline. Everything is dotted except for this line is solid because it's by rib command. All right, different from extrude command. So when you say rib, you pick on the profile parallel to the section here, and it's 10 equally on both sides. 10 and change direction. Okay, you can change direction. Then you say okay. Right, then you examine your object. Make sure you join nicely to the side contour. There's no gap inside. The whole thing is joined nicely, and inside the hole, everything is okay. Okay, there's one more part we have not done yet. So this part must be correct. So you never cut and then you straight away do your rib, then this part looks different. Okay. Now, what else do we need? We have one more part, which is a cut object here, right? Yeah. Okay. finish this drawing, can come back to the room because we are going to show some object on the visualizer. So later you can come back after the object is finished. So we put a plane here, vertical plane. Because we need to do a cut, yes? Okay. So there's no external piece inside the hole, because some of you cut the hole too early before you join the C shape. So you may have something protruding inside. Make sure you don't have. If you have, then you have to cut again. Okay, so now we are going to do the cut. So we will take a exact plane and then we begin sketch on the exact plane. This one, begin sketch. All right, starts the graphic. All right, construction line, project some of the geometry because we need some of the lines over here. Lines like this, okay? And then we just need to draw a rectangle in solid line. Okay, just zoom in, go to the corner here, and just put a rectangle. Okay, any outline appear, change to dotted. All right, you're given dimension from here to here, 32. You are given dimension from this line to here. Is it 8 mm? I think it's 8 mm. You check, okay? Now, important that this line and this line must follow. So I say collinear, this line and this line, so that they always follow. Okay? You put it a rectangle constrained by dimension and the height. Finish sketch. So that when you do an extrude, cut. Come back. You finish your object already? Only you, the rest not here. Oh, okay, up to him lah. Okay, equally on both sides. You sit down, Equally on both sides and through all, cut. I will tell you why, okay? You do a cut, then you see your object there. So please make sure you see your cut in this manner. Your object should look like that. Okay, the object should look like that. So remember, how do we cut? We make our component S7 or slice graphic. So we project all the dotted line and get the rectangle. There's a cut. This measurement is based on your drawing. How you know? If you look at your drawing, that's why we always go back to your drawing. Can you see your measurement is all here? I'm not showing. Can you see your measurement here? Zoom bigger. Can you see? Here 8 mm from bottom. There's a rectangle, and from the corner 32. So there's a rectangular cut all the way through. Okay, so make sure you know this. Okay, just now your friend asked me, why not by revolution? Look, let me see. Why you need to do by revolution? Is there any reason? Oh, okay. If you do by revolution, is there any possibility that you cannot cut the segment? Can you still cut the segment here, straight line? Yeah, because you know why we build this way? Because you're given 92, this height. That's why we know that they need to offset up there 92. And we need to draw the big circle here. If you look at the end view, the other side, we need to draw this 48 and we need to draw 30. All of them based on this measurement, you see. 30 downward, 8 mm downward, everything sketch plane is here. That's why we limit ourselves by all these measurements. So that when the designer change, instead of 8, I say, we want 10. Are you able to find this measurement to change to 10? That's the reason we are building according to design intent. Okay, yeah. So everything based on the measurement given. If everything from here, that's why just now we sketch here and go up. Okay. And you know why we offset 12 mm to sketching here? Because if not, there will be a gap when you join. Okay. Okay, so make sure you understand the whole steps why we are doing this. Okay. All right, so this one will be your block completed. Okay, some of the things I want to discuss with you about your 2D. Because I notice sometimes your 2D, you forget quite a number of things. Quickly finish the block. You don't need to submit to me. It's for your self-revision. Make sure when you do your block, the browser tree, there's no unconsumed sketch. Everything is within the extrusion block. Yeah, can you make sure that you know your sectioning, because sectioning is going to affect your 2D drawing. If you look at your sectioning tutorial, chapter unit 5, this will be the last part.